consciously entering there with absolute relaxation. This is a strange combination. Usually in sleep, we get into absolute rest, possible rest, but we are not conscious. Here we are very conscious and we are very relaxed. And we have to generate such a state. That state is called meditation. Resting with awareness. We have to rest with awareness. And nothing else. That's why I often ask to the people who are sitting in front of me not to go into analysis, which is one of the basic functions of the conscious mind. The second function is synthesis, knowledge formulation. The third function is concept making. And I constantly suggesting not to go there. Just be a witness of what the mind is doing. No analysis, no synthesis. Just restfully sitting and watching. That's the only possibility. When we are restfully watching, then you will see very clearly what's going on. If you are restless, certainly you won't see anything that is taking place. So that's why restful alertness is a great possibility that we can make. Anybody can do that. For that, we have to adjust our life and then get into that state, rest fully and be alert. Then we see what the body is doing, what the mind is doing, and all the subtle functions which we usually don't see will also be visible for us. And then we understand everything that is happening in our mind. That's the only possibility. So we are consciously dragging ourselves into the state of witnessing with relaxation. And then you will understand what the mind is showing, what the mind is thinking, how it is programming, everything you will understand. There will be no secret. The only person who knows all these things is we ourselves. And so that our focus is there. So we will see everything that is happening. We're not going to interpret it. We're not going to justify it. We're not going to even to understand it. You're just watching. And then integration takes place. That's the only possibility. So I strongly suggest to take time, if you are so much interested in knowing your inner world, there is actually no book or no text can support us. It becomes very meaningless, all the books. And even the teachings are becoming meaningless because you are the greatest master of yourself. Everything is happening inside you. And you have the capacity to look. So by looking, the book will be revealed. And you will be very confident what is going on in you. Maybe different for a different person. But we can only read our own book and nothing more is possible. So we have to keep alertness and then relaxingly watch our mind. So it will reveal all the conscious functions. There will be no secret there. Everything will be revealed. We will see. That's what I said. It is revealed. We will see everything. But if you are not consciously looking at it, we will not understand anything. Like what we do now, we will continue till the end of our life. So that's why we have to focus with consciousness alongside with the relaxation. And then we will understand what's going on inside. There is no big secret going on there. Everything is shown all the time. As we are not watching it, we are not seeing it. There is a significance of getting into the witness mode. It's not analysis, it's not synthesis, just watching. That's why it's easier. So there is no other way to understand our inner world. No book can reveal the secrets which is there inside each and every one of us. And the functions will be made clear in the very beginning itself. The functions are common. Everybody is perceiving things, analyzing things, making judgments, making concepts, identifying with that, suffering, enjoying, and feel that you are somebody. This is the function. And that function will be understood fully, that your mind cannot cheat you. There is no secret. If the mind moves, you understand immediately. And that's the way of learning this area. There is no other way. There is no book. Then those people who have seen it before, they have written down many books. It doesn't mean that when you go there, you will have the same experience. With regard to the function, you will understand that the function is the same. But how it is going to project before you is something which you have to see then and there. Maybe sometimes when the memory shoots up or the conflict starts to project, for a person it will be just like a simple thing. For some people it can be really tremendously strong and disastrous. Panic, crisis, heat, unbearable sensations. Maybe for another person it may be not like that. But we cannot say anything about it, how it is going to be for another person. You can only understand what's happening in you. So I strongly say that if we have the mind and keep our mind in a relaxed state, then continue observing with relaxation, all the functions will be revealed, including all the hidden stuff which we otherwise don't know what is there in the content. Everything will be protected. And that's the only possibility.